So, BCEP. The Bard Center for Environmental Policy was created in 1999 at Bard College. The center's premise is that in order to address critical environmental issues, scientists, economists, lawyers, ethicists, and policymakers must understand one another's perspectives and values. We believe that policy solutions to both global issues, such as climate change, and to local issues, such as dredging of PCB-contaminated sediments from the Hudson River, need to be approached from an integrated perspective, not solely through the lens of one profession or another, and that this should be done with an eye to the best available scientific knowledge. We believe that science, law, economics, and politics are not mutually exclusive subjects and that they cannot be studied that way. To be a successful policymaker, one shouldn't just be able to see the big picture, but to also understand in depth the different aspects of it and to be able to translate that understanding into thoughtful and competent policy. To accomplish this and to be ready to pursue careers in policy-related positions in public or private arenas, students at BCEP undertake rigorous coursework, produce a master's thesis, and acquire real-world experience through a 4 to 6 month internship. BCEP offers several degree options. The most common option is a 2-year Master of Science degree. For this degree, students are on campus for their first academic year and taking classes from mid-August to the end of May. They are then given the summer between year 1 and year 2 and the fall of year 2 to complete their internship. The spring semester of year 2, students are on campus again, taking more courses and finishing their thesis. In addition, we offer a 1-year professional certificate, which is basically completing the first year of coursework. We also offer joint degree programs. Our first joint degree is the Juris Doctorate with Pace University, which combines our program with one of the nation's top-ranked environmental law schools. This offers the student an opportunity to complete, in an accelerated period, both their MS and a JD. The program consists of 4 years in residence, 2.5 years at Pace and 1.5 years at Bard. We've had 1 graduate from that program, another student graduating this year, 2 more who are currently at Pace, and we just yesterday received word that we have one of our current first years who will also be going to Pace next year. Also, we offer a joint program with the United States Peace Corps. This program, called a Masters International, or MI, offers the opportunity to incorporate the hands-on experience of Peace Corps service into the BCEP master's degree program. MI students complete the first year of graduate work at Bard and then embark on a 2-year assignment overseas. After completing their service, students come back and finish 1 final semester with us. To move back into a quick discussion of BCEP education, I wanted to talk about the BCEP internship experience, which provides hands-on training working with professionals in the field and facilitates entry into the job market. The center's internship arrangements with public, private, and nonprofit institutions offer a wide range of choices, allowing students to follow their preferred areas of specialization. Internships can be local, elsewhere in the US, or abroad. This is a unique aspect of BCEP and one we're pretty proud of. In many schools that require an internship, often those internships are only 2 to 3 months in length. We feel that the longer internship that we require, minimum 4 months, allows students to become integrated into an organization, understand how it functions, and that it will be more likely that they will have time to acquire real ownership of a project while they're there. Often these projects then become the nucleus of the student's master's thesis. The longer amount of time in the professional world also allows a student to start building their professional network and to make professional contacts. In turn, our students are better able to perform real work within the organization, which is of course a benefit to that organization, and which makes our students desirable to internship sponsors. So now to our curriculum, which is what we were here to discuss, our innovative and interdisciplinary curriculum. So during a student's first year, they will take a set series of courses. A year-long economics course, which is divided into environmental economics and natural resource economics, a year-long environmental science course with 1 semester that focuses on the natural environment and 1 semester that focuses on the built environment, and a year-long combined course in environmental policy and law. In another semester-long course, they study research methodology, statistics, and econometrics. And in the spring semester of their first year, they study geographic information systems, or GIS technologies. BCEP is unique in organizing these first-year courses thematically. And I'm going to use the word theme, and I'm going to use the word module, and they're interchangeable, which means that courses address the same environmental theme simultaneously. In other words, all the courses move progressively through the same set of topics. This organization enables students to examine one particular environmental area at a time in an integrated, comprehensive, and we feel realistic manner. For example, during the biological diversity theme in their environmental science course, students might examine the effects of habitat fragmentation on biodiversity. In economics, they might examine the valuation of various species, instruments such as tradable development rights, and in law and policy, they might possibly look at international agreements protecting biodiversity, or perhaps related issues of land use planning or habitat restoration. Because of this structure, research projects and class presentations often count for credit in more than one class, and faculty will attend each other's classes and collaborate on evaluating students' understanding of the interrelated aspects of the assignment. For example, for some assignments, students may be asked to select an issue of interest from a text and prepare a presentation that incorporates economic, scientific, and legal considerations underlying a current policy or policy-related issue. Faculty from each of the core disciplines meet regularly to plan these integrated approaches and to design our syllabi around the following themes: air and atmosphere, water and fisheries, biological diversity, land, forests, and soil, energy, agriculture, urban systems, industrial ecology, and risk assessment. So in essence, every 3 weeks or so, when we start a new theme, students are taking a different class. We also focus quite heavily on group work and team building skills. Throughout their time at BCEP, students will be asked to not only give individual presentations and produce work that's solely their own, but also to work with classmates on group presentations and group writing assignments.